afternoon, stream. I'm back. Sorry about yesterday. Had a little bit of a sore throat, and my tummy was hurting. Plus, I was helping out the parentals with stuff. Excuse me while I hydrate, and that turned into a whole thing. So, I'm here today. We're gonna go ham on the Cyberpunks. Yeah, and that's about all I got. So let's jump right into it. Dim Kara. Hungover, of course. How was Mama Dim Kara's happy birthday yesterday?
Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or...
Ah, there we go. Call Judy. Let's call her. Gotta stay in touch with my maybe lady. Before I do that... Here we go. There we go. We should be good. Okay, let us call.
B. You called.
Promised I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper doc goes by Fingers.
Oh shit.
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later V.
Alright, we gotta go get the and who might you be? And go get rescue our promiscuous doll who can help me and Keanu Reeves out. Times like this, I wish I had a car. But the police are everywhere. I must do what I must. Okay, he's doing what I thought he was doing. He's eating that gumbo. Oh, there he is.
So there's more up your alley than Clouds.
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
Alright. Not waste any time.
He chipped you for free? Fuck off! Yeah? Here looks a little basic.
We're here for a raisin. That statue have boobs.
Well, what do we got here? And you just the cutest thing. If you're looking for a release, I just might be your man.
Oh, don't start.
Got an issue needs sorting out. Here to do that. So how about you fuck off, let me through, and no one will be the wiser.
So serious from the get-go? I
Yep.
was only joking. Sheesh. Fine. Let her through, Sludge.
Yeah, sludge. Hey, Arc Boba Fett, how you doing? I get the feeling if these guys aren't gonna let me, but they're gonna let me. Closing the door. That way they don't jump me from behind. How's it going? I was originally supposed to stream yesterday, but I was feeling sick. Yeah, forceps on the ground in the trash. That is...
No,
yeah.
I'd rather live here. Just don't turn off the lights. Summer means rain. Means I have to sit in the basement the whole time.
Hey, you all right?
No way I'm gonna swim. I hate water. Can't you see nobody cares?
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
I'm afraid to scan that guy. But he's just a guy. Looking for like the light switch in the dark. But hell yeah, fishing? Nice. On a Sunday afternoon. Groovin'. On a Sunday afternoon.
Hands off her!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy.
Damn, just recalled him a kitty cat. Take the bubble gum. But that's awesome. Glad you're fishing. How are the bites today? Or did you just start? You know, I don't think I would trust any of the food I found here. Any of the food. Like, I wish I had like a night vision thermo enhancement.
Oh, gracious creature and benign.
I'm sure.
Visiting through these elements obscure. Us, who the world with bloody stain imbrued. If for a friend the king of all we owned, our prayer to him should for thy peace arise.
Sounds like paradise.
Good. 2 fish. Hell yeah. Oh, I dropped her right in Keanu Reeves. He'd appreciate that. So he drugged up all the Joy Toys. That's not good. Let me guess, she's drugged too? Can't scan her. Wait. Fix this. But nice. 2 fish so far. I like that. Doing good. Sorry, a little bit of a sore throat. Just trying to make sure I rest my voice properly. Got lots of hydration. At least I had the foresight to get sick before the anniversary next month. Next week. We turn 5 years old. Pick up, wait. Oh, so close. I'm gonna take her. I can still scan while I'm about 6 minutes into it. Oh, nice. You just started. Nice. Well, hopefully you have a good haul. You know, she was fine on the couch, but... Oh, you're dead. You weren't fine anywhere, never mind. Bad news for everybody, bad news.
Permission? Do you take me for an idiot, Paralysis? Please, please. Let's keep this debate civil.
Tar pick.
On that, I think everyone will agree. We'll be right back with our coverage of the mayoral debate.
Tequila. Pack of cigarettes. America, a prophecy. The terror answered. I am Orc. Wreath around the accursed tree. The times are ended. Shadows pass. The morning gins to break. The fiery joy. The year is perverted to 10 commands. What night he led the story. Host through the wide wilderness. That stony law I stamp to dust, and scatter religion abroad to the four winds as a torn book, and none shall gather the leaves, but they shall rot on desert sands, and consume in bottomless deeps, to make the deserts blossom and the deeps shrink to their fountains, and to renew the fiery joy and burst the stony roof. The pale religiously tree, seeking virginity, may find it in a harlot and a coarse clad honestly, the undefiled though ravished in her cradle night and morn. For everything that lives is holy. Its life delights in life, because the soul of sweet delight can never be defiled. Fires enwrap the earthly globe, yet man is not consumed. Amidst the lustful fires he walks, his feet becomes like brass, his knees and thighs like silver, and his breast and head like gold. Interesting. Jambalaya. Oh, that opened. Oh, that was a fridge. Alright. Well, that set the tone. Ha! A pimp. It's an honest-to-God pimp. No affiliation.
V, hey.
Oh, you're here. What the hell?
Hello? There's a line. Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn. Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like...
His hand sometimes slips.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. After the heist, Evelyn holed up with the Mox for a while, right?
That's right.
So why the hell did she go back to Clouds?
Thought she'd be safer there. God knows why. Tried to get her to see straight, but she wouldn't listen.
Mox don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Her Joy Toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever, I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Alright.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
Moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
Alright. Sick, faulty, and damaged. Janet Brewer, also sick and faultily damaged. Crime block. McCrane scanned the room with a deft Kuroshi sweep. The corpse was no different from the dozens he'd seen over the years. The dead man's eyes frozen in fear. The ligaments, wires, and intestines strewn about the floor. None of them made an impact on McCrane anymore. I've lived too long, he thought. Cops who don't die quick usually find themselves playing for the other side eventually. The case is as clear as a used napkin at Depot Zoo. Zow's. He remembered to the junior inspector, I'm just gonna try to say that. Malozicki? Cyber psycho. Come in through the window. Victim let him inside. Must have known each other. Prints are all over the glass. Holy shit, Malonzinski shook his head in disbelief. How'd the fucker get all the way up to the 11th floor? See those grooves on the windshields? Climbing spikes. Implant kits these days are getting installed to put stupid rooftop stumps. Get cheap thrills. Malonowski made his way over to the window to examine the evidence his superior had so effortlessly pieced together. The veteran detective lit a cigarette, stared back at the corpse's lifeless eyes. Although McCrane had never seen this man before, he felt as if he had known him a long time. And still he felt nothing for him. No pity, no compassion. This was only a body now, no longer a person. Suddenly, Malowinski's unsteady voice woke McCrane from his thoughts. Boss? These prints on the outside of the window? They belong to you. McCrane let out a quick, punctuating chuckle. Never much took you for a jokester, Malowinski, the detective said with an amused smirk as he rolled up his sleeves to expose his wrists. And I wonder, just how would I get there without any climbing claws, Before the junior inspector could respond, McCrane felt an uneasiness shoot up his spine. This room, this man, the smell of blood. He felt compelled to walk over the savaged victim and reach inside his pocket. A photo. His own face staring back at him. Malowinski slowly drew his pistol. I believed in you. The shaken protege uttered with a pain in his voice. All this time, I idolized a murderer. I don't understand, muttered McCrane. Scarcely loud enough to hear his own voice, something else began to drown out his words, even though his thoughts, a strange primal force. For the first time in my life, I don't understand. And then crack, a gunshot. Rome, night love. Roman's mask glinted in the light of the setting sun, like a beacon in the dark of his rotten city. Lucille's heartbeat began to quicken. Her legs trembled beneath her. Hot blood pumped through her veins in a way she didn't know it could. He looked at her, his strong, masculine figure towering over the bloody corporate corpses which just a moment ago had violently tried to defile Lucille's virtue. What's the matter with me? Her mind raced. Why him? Why me? Hundreds of questions burned inside her brain, but when she finally parted her lips to speak, only one question emerged. Who are you, really? Roman took Lucille into his cold middle hand. She flinched at the touch. You know I can't tell you that. They'll find you. They'll rip my secret out of you any way they can, and then kill you. I don't care about any of that. I love you. I love you. She couldn't feel his face, his real one, concealed under that veil of chrome, but she could have sworn she could hear a note of emotion in his deep voice. You love a dream. You don't know who hides under this mask. I don't care what you look like. What if I'm disfigured? I'll pay for the operation. And if I'm an android, it doesn't matter. And if. Then suddenly, in one swift motion, Crumman revealed the mask to reveal the face of Demira de la Veli? If I'm a woman? Lucille stood there, dumbstruck. A tempest of emotions swirled in a frenzy throughout her being. But after a moment passed, the storm calmed, and she smiled warmly, taking her savior's face into her hands. The proverbial clouds of the tumultuous mind began to part. Lucille was beginning to see clearly at last. How many times does a woman need to say she loves you? Lucille smirked and whispered softly, before you believe her. Damn. Love knows no bounds. Rosie? You look nice. You mind talking to, Mitzi? She doesn't look nice. She looks like she's about to rip me a new one. I can't talk to you. Yep, alright. Let's talk to the mean girl.
You seen a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here.
No idea. Gotta ask him.
Damn, always the money. I'm so close to. God damn it.
I need to talk to him. It's important.
You think we're just here to polish our nails, huh?
I'll let you cut in front of me.
You're a real pain in my cleat, Mitzi. You know that? And you might as well knock and find out when he's mopping up. Supposed to be a goddamn clinic, not an any of laundrette.
Go on now. Don't you worry about her.
Faceplate's previous owner.
You know what? I was wrong. You're not the mean girl.
Come on, let's go.
I think he's done.
Don't
We going in?
worry. Your eyes will adjust. Eventually. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Judy. She came in here. Where is she? Wine, but of course. Bingerstead. Bounty. He's wanted. Well. Where does that go? Interesting that he has his own soap. His little bachelor pad. All right, well. All right, we're going. We go mean. He doesn't give us the answers. We know what to do. All right. We got a little light incense. All right, we want answers.
Need a minute of your time.
A minute? That's all? Shame. Could watch those juicy lips of yours flap for hours, days. But I'm busy right now. You tiger claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist. You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
Please. Scrapyards offer better quality than this.
Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course. I can't remember each and every one. Even if it's a specimen as exquisite as you.
Went jittery soon as I mentioned her name. Don't try getting out of this. I know you remember her.
I have a neurological condition. It's not easy living with tics. Really, I'd love to help, but if only I knew who you were talking about.
Ha ha.
Forget why we're here?
Name Forrest set off any buzzers?
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
I'm asking
I'm the
questions.
one asking the questions here. Was Woodman the one who introduced Evelyn to you?
Introduced? Interesting choice of words. Rolled her in on a gurney, more like. She was out of it. I honestly couldn't believe she wasn't dead. Never mentioned her name, so I just called her Doll. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
Mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what, exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Any idea what caused the damage?
Tech was top-notch. Didn't go kerplunk on its own, that's for sure.
Saying she was targeted.
A netrunner, as I see it. One with some serious code up their sleeve, too.
Get to the point!
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Oh no, don't talk to her that way.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
What do you mean by underground?
I don't know. I mean, I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Snuff? XBDs?
I told you I don't know.
You sure about this?
4 days I had her here. She was out cold in La La Land for practically every minute. It wasn't a slumber party. We didn't have pillow fights and promised to send each other postcards.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gunk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end,
They despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what did they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now, they looked like you.
They looked like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The two that came for her didn't say anything about where they'd take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
You're about to get slapped. And there it is.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Huh.
Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that's it.
Something wrong?
Sorry, Fingers, you gotta go.
Something wrong?
He is wanted.
Something wrong?
Would be easy. You'll be seeing me again, Fingers. Or even better, hope you never see me again. Gotta tell you, thank you. Oh, I can't get back in. You're so lucky, Fingers. Wait, where's that? There we go. Okay, never mind. Guess can't talk.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Trust me, Judy. Compared to the pieces of shit I scrape off my shoe every day, Fingers doesn't come close to being half their brand of rotten.
Got no fucking words, V. None.
We're gonna find her, don't worry.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Think I'll try calling Wakako. Fix her fingers mentioned.
Thought of an angle to run on her?
Why would I need one?
Even if she knows the studio's location, she's not gonna spill. Be putting her neck on the line.
Okay. I'm buying the brain dance. We can analyze. Play detective.
Fine. Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
Got a van? Okay, we're gonna go pay her a visit. This fixer isn't the kind of person you just call. She's got her own little pachinko machine.
Well, well, who do I spy but V? In my humble parlor, no less.
Wakako, long time no see.
And then I'm remembering that I work for her, so she's not all bad.
How's things, Wako?
This a prelude to whatever illegal favor you're about to ask me?
What?
You know it.
In that case, they couldn't be better. Kind of you to ask. And you?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing? A death's head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be?
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
Oh good, it's a sex shop.
We are not done.
Oh, talking to her, okay. I was like, pretty sure we were done. Oh good, sex shop is right here.
Where's your cute little ass rushing off to? Slow down.
This one
Treat
do?
yourself to a little
Use your imagination. Why do you think I came here? So I wouldn't have to.
Yeah, is that?
Yeah, I can see that. You chosen something?
Right here. A curbside massage.
No.
How can I be of
Gotta
service?
pay extra for that.
I'm good. All night, every night. Kind of like all day, every day. All right.
Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
And he lives right here.
I'll come back some other time.
He was a
Betting
bearded
on it.
fellow.
How about you? You buying or just gonna stand there like a pig undercover?
What have you got?
Virtues?
Any special kind?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Those who know don't need to ask.
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
Damn.
Got anything that might interest me?
Ooh. Deep fried death's head moth. Oof. That's the one I need.
Pleasure doing biz with you.
I'm no connoisseur, trust me.
Sure.
All I need to know is who makes them and where.
Now listen, I just sell whatever sells. Nice, calm job. Let me see some eddies, you can pick one. Parse it, and I won't care a hair.
Where do you get these scrolls?
People that make these, obsessed with privacy. Never even occurred to me to ask where they're from. To which caution I probably owe the fact that I'm still alive, talking to you.
Got anything that might interest me?
Ritual ball. Ooh, a vinyl record. An antique of a bygone era. There's still no substitute for the sound from authentic vinyl. TP? Oh, never mind, medical cons. Looks like Keanu Reeves. Alright. That was very ominous.
Hop in.
No lick. Just gonna get in.
Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one too.
Ready when you are.
I want you to describe what you see. You might catch something that needs.
Oh god, the light! God damn. The screams, the horrible screams. Okay, what am I looking for? What am I looking for?
Scav. Gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense.
what am I looking for?
Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
What do we have here?
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scabs to me. Radio's turned way up. Probably to drown out the screaming.
Okay.
Scab woman. Who knew that besides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs? Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold too. Mm-hmm. Buck a slice. Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Poor fucker.
Maybe something in the voice. The screams, the horrible, horrible screams.
Ordered recently. Coffee was cold. Like, from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing Buck a Slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it.
We're getting closer. Hot on the trail.
Electric cork patch on the coveralls. Coveralls had a patch on them. Electric corp.
Could be a costume. A prop?
Factory worker fetish? Hard as hell to believe.
That'd explain the higher thermal readings, too. You could be onto something.
Okay. We're looking for an electric corp power plant located near a Buck a Slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a Slice checks out, too. How can you be sure, though?
I'm always sure.
Here we go. Old electric corp power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from this school. No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Let's get going.
On our way.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also's got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
All right. He's also an excellent driver. Much better than I am. We just cruise and enjoy the ride. I'd skip it, but I actually like seeing Night City. Plus, they gave me the perfect time to hydrate. Also get to know just exactly where we are. That's smoke? Smog? I kind of expected to see more flying cars, but then again, we still use the roads. So it's understandable. It's odd. What was it? Oh, here we are. All right.
And here we are.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So? If you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
All right, going in.
Change my mind. Coming back. Year 2. I don't know if 2 is bad or good.
Did you get everything inside? Almost. What do you mean, almost? Grab a crate and get your ass moving.
It's my break. Chill.
All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the...
If you're in such a hurry, you do it.
Looks like no one's taught you your place yet. I've been shopping Chrome for 5 years, and I'm telling you, you don't do this.
Well, I've been here 4 days, doing nothing but moving crates, and I fucking quit.
Yeah, barely. You know how it be sometimes. Oh god, what was that? Pretty sure that was a grenade. I felt something big hit me. And I was like, yeah, that's not a bullet. Alright. Speed run. There's something on the other side of this wall.
Did you get everything inside? Almost. What do you mean? It's my break. Chill. Alright, enough slacking around. Get that shit on the street. You're in such a hurry, you do it. Looks like
How did that guy see me though?
Fuck! Scared myself. Go away.
Well, they know I'm here now. "75 Years of Cyberware" by Tsutomu Takahashi. Introduction. A century ago, losing a limb meant tragedy. It meant living with permanent disability, with severely reduced physical capability, and often with chronic pain. What's more, people with disabilities frequently suffered from widespread discrimination, both active, ergo employment bias, or passive or unconsciousness, poor infrastructural and inaccessibility. Today, assuming the dismemberment victim is financially stable, loss of a limb amounts to little more than a minor inconvenience. A century ago, employees could impose specific dress codes, hairstyle regulations, and piercing and tattoo bans. Many even pressed their employees to maximize productivity, often in violation of the law, such as through anti-pregnancy policies. At the time, however, deeper involvement with employees' bodies was simply impossible, legal or otherwise. But with the advent of cyberware, employers in the second half of the 21st century have imposed requirements for skin, bone, muscle, organ, and eye replacements in order to improve performance and workplace effectiveness. In extreme cases, security sector employees are commonly urged to undergo so-called full-body conversions, or full cyborgization. Much has changed over the past 75 years from when cybernetic implants first hit the mass market. Many in the field of history of technology have argued cyberware is a passive force of progress. Many have argued the opposite. This book attempts to describe and contextualize the changes for better or worse that has introduced to our professional and personal lives. How has cyberware led us to where we are today? And where is it taking us next?
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force. It's us, cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Night City. Feeling tired?
There it is, the buck pizza.
Not anymore. Experience all of Crow Manticore's 16 new flavors.
I guess I could jack in.
Mix it up.
Don't make trouble. Be trouble. Where there's smoke, there's fires.
Okay. Now I need 1C, BD 55. Damn. Forgot I was timed. I was thinking it too much. I wanted to do the expert